What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. I'm going to teach you a really cool little soloing spot, like a little run that works beautifully over No Woman, No Cry, but it also works beautifully over Let It Be, they're almost the same song, but the solos are very similar too. It works over a lot of other songs as well. It's that real major pentatonic sounding thing. I think you're going to enjoy it and get some new licks out of it, hopefully. But let's zoom in and break it down. Hopefully have fun doing it. Also, I appreciate all your support. Any of the links down there that you check out, I really appreciate it. And liking this video, subscribing, all the stuff that YouTubers ask, it really does help. So thank you. And let's learn this little technique right now. Here we go. So we're going to start with the root note. And I'm just going to show you a couple tricks too, but the root note's right here. 10th fret of the D string. Right from the C major chord. Okay, then a ring finger a whole step up. And then slide that up a whole step. And I recommend using your ring finger as the slide finger. Okay, now we can add the 10-12 on the A string too. But that's the root. So we have a little box right here. Now, this little chromatic spot's going to work too, the 12, 13, 14 on that D string. And you'll hear that more in a country kind of setting, but it can be used as a passing tone, okay? Next, we're getting into this nice little juicy spot here. We've got the 12 to 14 on the G string. Okay, so 14, 12, 14, 12, or 14, 12, 10, 12, 10. Okay, so far I've only used my index finger and ring finger. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do a finger transition. Index finger on the 13 of the B. And then ring finger to the 15 of the B. So still just little whole step things. Okay, but right here when we get to the 15 of the B string, we're going to use a bend right there. Check it out. Okay. So we want to just try to be able to go all the way up that run. And when we get to that 15 of the B, we bend that up. Okay, this is where it's kind of toying outside of the major pentatonic a little bit by going like this. The 13 to 15 on the high E. The major pentatonic would be 12 to 15. But if we add that 13 instead, it doesn't mean you can't do the 12, but for right now, for this little run, I like the 13, 15 on the high E. Okay, and then roll the ring finger back to the B string. See that? High E, 13, 15. Roll the ring finger over to the 15 of the B, Now the tip of it is there to get a... And there's just tons of combinations with this bend and then the high E string. So if you bend it up, you can hit the 13. I'm ending right there, which is the root again, the 13 of the B. Now watch this. We could do that B string bend and hit the 15 on the high E from the bend. Releasing to the root right there. Lots of combinations right there. Now you could even do this 15th fret on the B string bend, which we're doing right now, a whole step bend. But you can do a whole step and then another half step. All right? So the final move I want to show you in this little spot is when we go up to this thing here, where we're on the 12 to 14 on the G string, instead of moving our index finger there, which we still want to do, we can also do it where we put our middle finger there. So watch this. So we've got our middle finger, as I like to do, on the 13th fret. It's the root, okay? But this is where we get those little cluster sounds. You can do it in other positions too, but for right now, we're going to just talk about this one. And it's like this. You got that middle finger on the root, okay? You want to take your index finger and put it on the 12th fret of the G string right there. Okay? Then we're going to hammer on and pull off the 14th of the G string while we hold this cluster like this. So we can do a hammer on pull off. So these two are staying down and we're hammering on pulling off this. Okay, we could also do it where we don't pull off and just hammer on. When you play this cluster though, that feels like the home bass, like the root, because you are playing the root and just a harmony note with it. Okay, now you can, from this cluster, you could hit the 14 on the D. But you could also hit the 15 and hear the difference. So that was the 14, here's the 15. They both work. And then a nice, beautiful 14, though, on that D string slide down to the root. Check it out. trick to set up that double stop is by changing what we were doing earlier with our index finger there to the middle finger. However you can do it. Index, middle, index. All right, there it was. Hope you enjoyed it. Got a lot of links down there. Subscribe, like the video. Check me out on the interwebs, all the other spots, the social media stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to keep doing this, so we'll see you in another video. Take care.